I'm currently surrounded by giants, green giants. These are American Lotus leaves. They can get up to 2 feet in diameter and beyond. So if you're ever in an American Lotus patch, which occurs in slow-moving river areas and lakes, if you're surrounded by these giant green leaves, that's probably an indicator that you're in a lotus patch. American Lotus is native to Michigan, and it's actually a protected species in our state because its numbers are down than what they used to be. So another reason they're protected is because they are important for habitat and wildlife food. So if you're looking at this patch, you'll see all kinds of cover that fish can use and macroinvertebrates that live underwater, and all of these play a part in the ecosystem. So not only is this a food source, this is also a habitat source. When we're talking about wildlife food, all kinds of waterfowl, so geese, ducks, swans, anything that flies over water can eat the seeds of this plant. Humans have been known to eat the seeds of these plants as well. Native Americans often used American lotus flower parts for a lot of different meals, and they would also use the underground roots of these underwater roots of these plants too, to be roasted and ground into a flour. And there are other animals that rely on this plant as well. Muskrats and beavers have been known to eat the rhizomes, which are the underground roots of this plant. So it's a very important plant for wildlife. Now, you might be wondering, what does the seed part look like? Well, if you can look at this flower, there's that yellow middle part that's flat on top, and when it's fall, that will turn brown, expand, and kind of turn downwards so that the seeds, which are in the middle, will fall into the water. So these species that eat the seeds will need to snatch them up before they fall into the water, or they might have to dive and get those seeds that way. So if you're ever around the mouth of the River Raisin near Monroe, there's a patch of American Lotus that actually was inspired. It inspired the city to put an American Lotus flower in their logo.